If you're looking for real ways to make extra money, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, so stick around until the end. Let's get started.
Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're trying to figure out how to actually make money by adapting or repurposing content for different formats, you are exactly where you need to be. Today, we're unpacking a massive financial opportunity that's sitting right in plain sight. You don't always have to create from scratch, and we're going to break down the strategies, the legal boundaries, and the two major paths you can take to start generating real income from this model today.
Okay, just to show you the sheer scale of what we're talking about, check this out. A creator channel called Think Media generated over $120,000 literally just by re-uploading and repurposing their own existing content. And the crazy part? According to them, that's just the tip of the iceberg because they actually got lazy tallying the final numbers. They didn't have to constantly invent brand new material. They just played incredibly smart with what they already had.
So here's the absolute core of this whole concept. You are not just randomly cutting clips. Whether you're slicing a 2-hour podcast into punchy shorts or stitching dozens of little tutorials into one massive epic, you're building a highly strategic business model. It's a content funnel. Those short clips grab attention lightning fast, and then you funnel that attention towards something that actually pays, be it ad revenue, brand deals, or your own products.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the repurposing opportunity, sourcing and legal rules, editing and format strategies, Path 1, the creator funnel, Path 2, pitching clients, and finally, timelines and critical pitfalls.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, the repurposing opportunity.
Let's define exactly where the big opportunities actually lie. Think Media points out two completely different directions you can take here. First up, you've got content marathons. This is actually taking short pieces of content and combining them into something super long. So imagine taking a 10-part series of quick tutorials on setting up a YouTube channel and stitching them together into a massive hour-and-a-half-long epic. Very few people upload content that long, so the competition drops and your watch time goes through the roof. Then you have your traditional repurposing. That's where you take an hour-long live stream or podcast and slice it up into bite-sized vertical shorts under 60 seconds to catch those crazy viral trends.
Moving right along to Section 2, sourcing and legal rules.
Before you even think about opening your editing software, you absolutely have to know where to legally get your footage. You do not want copyright strikes. So there's a clear hierarchy of safety here. Using your own long-form content, like your own webinars, is absolutely the safest and most profitable route. But if you want to use other people's footage, you can't just steal it. You have to rely on Creative Commons sources like NASA or archive.org. You can pay for licensed stock footage from sites like Storyblocks, or you can reach out for explicit permission. There is also the fair use transformation route. That's where you take a clip and add your own education or commentary on top. But remember, it has to be truly transformative, not just a copy-paste job. And honestly, it does carry a bit more legal risk if you're just starting out.
Next up, Section 3, editing and format strategies.
Okay, let's talk mechanics. How do we turn those legal sources into formats people actually want to watch? If you're going the short-form route, there are some unbreakable rules. The 9:16 vertical format is completely mandatory. You have to hook the viewer instantly, literally within the first 1 to 2 seconds, maybe with a shocking statement or a visual zoom. Captions? Non-negotiable. Most people are scrolling on their phones with the sound totally off. And finally, pacing is everything. Cut the dead air, use fast jump cuts, and try to introduce a new shot or text every 2 to 4 seconds to keep that retention high.
But here's the absolute best part. You don't have to do all this manually. The AI tools out there right now for fast repurposing are mind-blowing. Opus Clip, for example, will scan a massive video and literally just spit out 10 viral-ready shorts by finding the most emotional 60-second chunks. Video.ai does basically the same thing and is incredible for podcasts. For actually editing and generating those auto captions, CapCut is an absolute powerhouse. And then there's Descript, which lets you edit your video simply by deleting words in a text transcript. It's a total game changer.
Let's get into the money. Section 4, Path 1, the creator funnel.
Let's explore your first monetization route, which is building your own audience to unlock platform revenue. To actually get paid directly by the platforms, you have to hit their specific thresholds. YouTube Shorts requires 1,000 subscribers and 10 million valid Shorts views in 90 days to unlock that 45% ad share. TikTok's Creator Rewards program, they want 10,000 followers and 100,000 views in 30 days. And here's the kicker. Your videos have to be over 1 minute long to qualify.
Places like Instagram and Facebook are a bit different, relying more on invite-only bonuses. The smartest play here is to focus heavily on dominating one platform first and then just cross-post to the rest.
Now listen closely, because relying purely on platform ad revenue is a huge mistake. Sometimes it literally pays just pennies per 1,000 views. The real money unlocks as your funnel scales. Once you're sitting at 10 or 50,000 followers, brand sponsorships kick in. You could be charging hundreds, even over $1,000 for a single short. You can leverage affiliate marketing by pointing people to a pinned comment. You can sell your own digital products, or just use these shorts as lead generation for your email list. Seriously, a short that makes $0 ad dollars could easily bring you 100 highly valuable email subscribers.
Section 5. Path 2. Pitching clients. So, what if you have absolutely no desire to be on camera? Let's talk about the freelance route. You can pitch these highly demanded repurposing services to other businesses. Creator Mei Nung lays out a brilliant method for this. First, you target a super specific niche on YouTube. She uses property agents in Singapore who post long 30-minute market updates constantly. Second, you go to their channel's About page, grab their email. Third, scan their video descriptions. Are they linking to a TikTok or an Instagram Reels account? If the answer is no, boom, you just found your ideal client. They make great long-form content but have zero short-form presence. Step 4. You send a customized cold outreach email.
When you send that email, please do not just send a generic blast. Personalize the opening. Mention something super specific from their latest video so they know you actually watched it. Then, politely point out the massive exposure they are leaving on the table by ignoring short-form video. Tell them exactly how your hands-off repurposing service fixes that for them. And finally, end with an irresistible call to action. Offer to show them a totally free sample of a short you've already cut from their own content. Look, this is a numbers game. Persist, and you will land clients who desperately need this.
And finally, Section 6. Timelines and critical pitfalls.
Let's ground our expectations on how fast this actually happens. We have to be brutally realistic. This is not an overnight get-rich-quick scheme. Months 1 through 3, that's your pure growth phase, and you will likely earn exactly $0. You're just training the algorithm. But stick with it, because by months 4 to 6, you might hit those thresholds and see your first $50 to $300 a month. Jump to months 6 to 12, the brand deals and affiliates kick in, and you're scaling into a few $1,000s a month. By year 2, a fully built-out funnel can easily become a lucrative full-time income. You just have to endure that quiet phase to get to the money.
You also need to dodge these critical pitfalls that can tank your business before it starts. If you just re-upload someone else's video without transforming it or adding educational value, YouTube will strike you and deny monetization outright. Ignore audio copyright, your videos get muted. Rely only on platform ads, that's dangerous short-term thinking. And this is a big one. If you cross-post from TikTok to YouTube Shorts and you leave that bouncing TikTok watermark on the video, the YouTube algorithm will actively penalize you. Always export clean versions.
All right, so you've seen the monumental power of the content funnel. We've covered the legal guardrails, the amazing AI tools that do the heavy lifting, and the clear revenue milestones. You now have the complete playbook to make money adapting videos. The only question left is this: which path are you taking? Are you going to step up, get in front of the mic, and build your own audience? Or are you going to stay behind the scenes and build a lucrative business helping someone else build theirs? The opportunity is wide open. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you next time.
And that's a wrap. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and check out the one on the screen right now. It might be exactly what you need next. See you there.